Hello and welcome to Car Mechanic Simulator 2015. Yes, it's a whole new day. Nothing in the shop at the moment. Not that we ever do. You generally start with stuff in the shop. So let's pick a job. Pick a job. Look, nice and easy. Requires experience. Complicated. Do it now. Alright, so we're still grinding away, trying to get up to a decent amount of experience to unlock some of the other features of the game. Money doesn't seem to be a problem. Let's just take a job. Find and fix all gearbox problems, eh? Alright. Tasty brown colour. Alright, so what have we got here? Car is hard to control. It's got a list at least. So there's some parts that aren't discovered, so let's do my newly discovered OBDB trick. Wow, look at all the brown. Look at all the brown. Right, so now we're in here, we can go to examine mode and then F1. Wiggle it around, enjoy the exciting reflections. Okay, job done. Nothing apparently changes. Oh no, here we go, it tells you some names of things that it's worked out. All down to 50%, which is probably okay. Yeah, 49% is the minimum. So that hasn't helped us jot one, as they might say in places that say that. So anyway, there we go. Still a touch to the... What am I doing? Pressing the wrong buttons. There we go. Can't move. So some general running gear. Wow, that looks knackered as well, doesn't it? Can you take that out? Is that a thing we can remove? Oh yeah, potentially. Oops, that comes out. And the radiator comes out. That's over 50%, that'll be fine. Let's put it back in. Oh yeah. Alright, so every time I click off this I forget what I'm doing. Find and fix all gearbox problems. Okay, so let's get into the gearbox. Stage 1. Gearbox, yes, can I not click on it at least to move myself around the bloody engine? There we go. Okay, so it's a rear wheel drive, so we have to get rid of this rear thingamajig. Anyway, either way we're going to have to stick it on a lifter. Or, you know, miss and click. Okay. Good. Let's hope the brown doesn't come off on the lifter. I don't want the lifter to be sullied. Okay, so we want to get at the drive shaft, which is just 4 bolts at each end, which you can do from a long way away. So I've got one of those attachments on my socket set. That means I can, it's a 3 meter extension, so that I can not move. There we go. That's that. Oh yeah, of course the starter motor is always going to be attached to the gearbox. Has to be removed. What happens if we stand underneath and get crushed? It's a health and safety issue. Alright, so there's the starter. Let's pop him off. And that should mean we can access, once we've got it back up in the air, the gearbox. Did this just the other day, and of course should have remembered to take off the starter motor first. Should have remembered, but there we go. I didn't. There we go. Gearbox. Slightly strange set of bolts. I mean, you can't expect it to be some over this side. But alright, so that looks knackered. 5%. This also looks knackered. That's the plate. Yeah, pressure plate. Okay, so that should be the 2 issues for the gearbox. Yes. Car's hard to control, we know all about that. Running gear control and repair. So sway bar front end link A. That's not that. Steering that looks a bit nasty. I'm not sure which bit this front support link doodad is. Right, well, doing one thing at a time so that I don't get completely confused. Let's buy new bits of clutch. I could have done it from a tablet, couldn't I? I keep forgetting my tablet. Gearbox. So we need the pressure plates and the release bearing. Okay. Let's go and pop those in. Also, we've got his brownness up on the slate. Oops! Stick your head up through the engine, the engine through the underneath the car. There we go. Shiny and new. Well, it's not. Well, it's slightly shiny actually, I suppose. It's like gunmetal grey. Right, and one of them, and one of them. I don't think the gearbox gets in the way of anything else, so we've got no problem putting it back on. Okay, oh, we could reattach the, oh, it's not seeing that. No. No. This. I want to reattach this. Why can't you see it? Kel, there's still a problema. Okay. Doesn't want to reattach the, must have to catch it more in the middle. Let's do it from over here somewhere. No. Can't even click on these bits. There we go. For some reason the drive shaft was being a little bit recalcitrant. Spin, spin, spin. Put the 2 meter attachment on. Bolting. Yes. Okay. So that's that done. Now we can see there's some crap knackered at the front there. That is dead, isn't it? Rear shock absorber. Take that out here. No. Didn't say why not though. Oh, is it because I'm in assemble mode? Because I'm an idiot. Yep. There we go. So, rear shock absorber. Yeah, that'll be one of the things we've discovered now. Leaf spring plate. Leaf spring U. I don't know what any of these are. Sway bar front end link. Should know what some of this is. So we'll need to take some wheels off. So let's just do that. Let's pop it down. Oh, we can't get back underneath. Tried to get back underneath to get myself crushed. But apparently the health and safety crew have been in and stopped that happening. Alright. Oh, it looks okay this side. Oh, that looks a bit dead though. Let's test it out. We can probably just examine it actually. 0%. Yeah. Okay, so that's that. This side didn't look too bad. And the front. Bloop bloop bloop. Alright, so we've got. There we go, that's what we want to get off. Inner tie rod looks a bit dead. Here we go, it's my sway bar front end link A. That's on 17%. Yeah, tasty. What about this side? Oh yes, it's got some knackered bits. Let's get the wheel off again. That's right. Multi-bolting. It's a whole new skill. Front steering. I have to take quite a bit off to get that. Still, off we go. There's the tie rod. I've still got a sway bar attached, whatever it's called, link thingy. Yeah. Link thingy. It's a technical term. That's only on 23%, so that needs replacing too. Alright, 57%, that's fine. Oh no, gotta take this off first. Oh, I have to stick the car up in the air again. Up and down, make the car go up and down. Yes, that's right kids, it's the up and down song. I don't know. I'm not feeling particularly inspired this morning. Okay. Not that my songs, if I call them that, are anything to be inspired by or with. Is that what I have to take out? No. I'll take out the whole wheel hub. Oh, which of course requires getting rid of the brakes. Alright. Brakes. Front wheel hub. And finally the knuckle. Which was 18%. Definitely needed fixing. Okay, and the steering rack looks a bit dead. Oh, inner tyre rod attached still, of course. There we go. Steering rack at 28%. So let's double check the list. So there's a few parts we haven't discovered. So that's interesting. So they're probably fucking bushes, aren't they? Bloody bushes. Always hiding in the bushes. Why can't I go up any further? Is this because it's in the air already? Now that bush there, look. Okay, yeah, 27 percentages. That's not a good amount of percentages. That one looks okay. Oh, can't see the other one very easily from here. Swinging it around. That looks fine. Okay, so there might be some bits at the back. Oh, hello. What's that? Doesn't look very healthy. Whatever it is. Is it something I can remove? Leaf spring plate. Oh, that's what I was looking for. I had no idea what it is. New idea what it is. I didn't knew. No idea what I'm talking about. Whoa! I like the way it looks like you. Yeah, just click on that. Oh no, I'm going to zoom out again. So, ha. There we go. So that should just come off now, I guess. Yes. That doesn't look very good. Solid drive rear axle. Is it only the end of it which is poor? Does the whole thing highlight when I click on it? It does. So. I'm going to go right ahead and guess that isn't the problem, though I might have to swap that idea. Ooh, there we go. That looks like it. Looks like a knackered bush. Still a part not discovered. Okay, so it could be the axle, I guess. There are more bushes than you know what to do with these days, so there might be one I'm missing. Where is that? That looks a bit knackered, doesn't it? Yes, 22%. Oh, that's not the right part though. So, was that not required fixing? Oh, it was one of the things here that needed this too. So, okay. So it's not that I discovered it so much as just found a part that was already known about. Okay, and of course I can't discover it until I can't click on the little blue. Oh, I'm just mumbling. Basically, I can't find it till I found it. Is kind of what I was going to say. All right, so I can't see it at this end. So maybe there's something I've missed at the other end still. Do 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 do. What's this? Front sway bar. 57%. Right, let's put that back in. Whilst we remember, whoops, press the wrong thing. Good. Hmm. Huh. Right. What about the springs? Where am I? What's the front? Oh, it's not the front. Oh, there's that axle, isn't there? I forgot about the axle already. Look at part. Examine mode. Yeah. Doesn't really help. I guess you have to do it in combination with the ODB scanner or one of the other testing thingies. That's the technical term. Okay, so oh yeah, there's that rear axle. Let's try faffing with that. Yeah, let's take everything else off first. Alright, let's give it a go. Let's take off the right things in the right order. That's basically all this is. Like this. It's looking more and more like this actually. 19%. Alright, so that is the thing. I don't know why I didn't think it was, but there we go. So now I have to remember all these things and then buy better versions of them. So good, let's do that. Inner tie rod, leaf spring, plate and U-bolt. Inner tie bolt, inner tie thing. What is it? I've already forgotten. Inner tie rod, leaf spring U-bolt, and leaf spring plate. Okay. Enter a sway bar front end link A. Sway bar front end link A. Sway bar front end link A. Awesome. Alright. That appears to be all those parts. Then, a front steering knuckle A. Yeah, can I click on this and do order? Why do I have to remember? It's like some extra fucking test. Sway bar front end link A appears on both of these lists. Anyway, steering rack, steering knuckle A. Steering rack, steering knuckle A. Steering rack, steering knuckle A. Huh. Wasn't a steering knuckle then, was it? Maybe it isn't part of that. S for steering knuckle. Obviously isn't a bloody knuckle. No, don't press T again. Front steering knuckle. Oh, for God's sake. Front steering knuckle A. Awesome. Okay. Outer tyre rod. Rear shock absorber B. Rear shock absorber B. Rear shock absorber B. 2 rubber bushings and a rear spring. 2 rubber bushings and some sort of spring. Did I call it a rear spring? No. It is a rear spring. Gosh darn it. Rear spring. Rear... Oh, I see. Didn't go up far enough. Good. Learn your alphabet. Solid rear drive axle. And I forgot what I've bought. So, solid rear drive axle. Solid rear drive axle. Okay, let's put some of those in and see what we're left with. Front steering knuckle A. We've got one of them? We have. Woo! Alright. Okay, that's that. Let me put the suspension arm back in. Have we got any steering rack? I forget what we bought, of course. Yes, we do. Awesome. Inner tie rod. Yes. Outer tie rod. Yes. Okay. Front shock absorber. Yes. That's all surprisingly good. I'm sure I'll have to take it all off again in a minute. There's something I've forgotten that I haven't put on. But, you know, so far so good. I want one of these little sway bar doohickeys. Sure. Let's have a fancy fresh one. That is all of it, I think. Oh, the starter motor I noticed there, look. Let's pop that back on. Whilst we're thinking about it. Accessible from engine bay. Alright, let's not do that now then. Good grief. Okay, what have we got to put on here? We've got a sway bar. Okay, that was mentioned twice, but in 2 separate sections, which is a bit confusing. I don't have to walk over there. Sway bar. Front end link A. Hope. No thank you. Don't want the extra thing I clicked on by accident. Oops, there's a radiator. in your face. Whoop, there we go. Stretch the camera slightly. Inner tie rod, yes. And isn't there something that goes on this side? Nope. But anyway, got an outer tie rod. We need T for tablet. Oh, it just goes straight into that. That's quite nice. Outer tie rod. Oh wow, it doesn't even take us out of this mode. That's quite nice. Okay. Oh, and I can put the wheel on this side. Well, do you know what? Do you know what that means? Didn't get that option over here. I can't put the starter motor on. So what isn't here? Ah, the hub. A little bit in the middle. There we go. So now I can put the wheel on if I wanted to. Good, good. Right, now some bits at the back require inserting. So we've got a new leaf spring U-bolt, which we can't put. There we go. It's so new that the threads have got crossed by accident. So leaf spring plate, U-bolts, U-bolt. There we go. So that. We've got a steering drive, solid drive axle to go in. Yes, just bolt that in from this side. Don't need to bolt it in both sides. Brake disc. Brake pads. Caliper. Alright. All coming together. So that side's ready for its wheel. So we want a new rear spring. Yes. Cap back on. Okay, oh, we've got some rubber bushes to replace as well. I don't remember where they came from. I can always check the little blue mark later on if I can't find where I found them. And this side required... Oh. Oh no, it's this side that requires it. It's the rear shock absorber. Bolt that shiz in. Right, so there's a rubber bushing hole. Look. Can be a bit hard to look around sometimes and move your viewpoint. Okay, so what's left? Rubber bushing. Okay, tell me where it is. Oh, everything else is done. Good grief. Or, yes, well that's what I expected. So, need a rubber bushing, hole for rubber bushing. Anyone seen my rubber bushing? It's not helping, this blue thing. Rubber bushing, where are you? I wish I could remember. Well, there's 4 here at the front. Is that all it's meant to be at the front? So, oh, it's the back. 1, 2, assuming there's 3 and 4. There's 1. Just on that side. There isn't the same thing on this side. I wish the little highlight thing was working. Oh yeah, there it is. That's a similar thing on that side. Just 2 at the back and 4 at the front. Well, they're all in place. I'm obviously missing some. Yeah, it's highlighted, yeah. Frustrating. Very exciting to watch, I'm sure. You're screaming, yeah, that's right, it's not, you fucking idiot. Finally. Alright. Okay, oh, and I have to put the wheels back on. The customer does like to have their wheels put back on. Oh, I need to put the starter motor back on as well, of course. Do. Okay. Oh, yeah. And let's put it down whilst we're walking around if the other wheel, and then we can access the engine as well. Put the starter motor back on. Whee! Alright, and one starter motor. Oh, can't access for some reason. Accessible from the engine bay. Is it not the engine bay? Do you mean I have to have it not up at all? Don't believe that. Well, I say I don't believe it. The fact that it seems to be the case belies that. Alright. I'm sure it's not the issue, but... Starter. Motor. No, still can't put it on. What's going on here? Something's gone awry. Have I sold it or something? No, I can't have done. Assemble mode. Everything else is replaced. There we go. For some reason it was just a bit recalcitrant. It's my word of the day apparently. Alright, so that should be job done. I would paint it, but I'm not yet allowed to. And to be fair, it wasn't asked to. So that was a long one. And it is done. Good. Sometimes it looks like it's done, but when you click on it, it says, oh no, you forgot to put on a clip. Well, I've got to get back to work, so you guys come back next time and we'll do some more car mechanic. Thank you very much. Bye.